Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video and the end of yet another dead ass international break. Actually, to be honest, probably one of the more entertaining ones, but the bar is still in hell. I'm gonna say before we even start this stream, bear with me because who the fuck had that in the background? Oh well, fuck it. Yeah. You guys bear with me for this episode because I am literally feeling like death right now. I don't know what I've been hit with, but whatever flu's got me has super kicked me in the head and I'm still recovering from it. So bear with me throughout the stream. But we still have the best panel in Chelsea YouTube. As always, we bring to you the best panelists. We're going to go through everything regarding the Brentford Chelsea game. We're going to go into the Werner to Newcastle rumours as well. We say rumours because they are literally just rumours. There's not really a lot of depth to it. And any other transfer news or Chelsea news that's popped up over the last week or two, you guys will let us know in the comment section if there's anything you want us to discuss as well. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Let's just get into the panel as well. Josh, how's the last week been or something? I don't even remember the last time I've streamed, but how have you been anyway, bro?
Yeah, I've been good, man. It's been boring. It's been boring, to be honest. But yeah, been good. Little break from the streams for a while, but yeah, ready to get back into this weekend. Stay top of the table. Interested to see what everyone's opinions are on the lineups for this weekend. But yeah, been doing well.
Yeah, I'd mock the the amount of injuries that we have going into this game, but I might be out of this game as well, the way I'm moving, so fuck it. Alex, what are you telling me, my G? You all good?
Yeah, all good. All good. Ready for the games. Get tired of the international breaks. Very tired.
Yeah, we got one more left before we're done for the next 4 months. It's just Chelsea being shoved down our throat, but let's get into it. Wayne, big up yourself, my guy. Hope you're good as always. How have you been, bro? How's everything been, my guy?
Yeah, obviously I'm not as bad as you, but I've had a bit of a rough morning. All good. Looking forward to getting started with the game tomorrow. Obviously it's local for me because I don't live too far from Brentford, do I? So it's quite local for me. So I'm looking forward to the game. But the one more important thing for me is before I go on is one, I'm not worthy to be on the same show as you. Now you're getting the big time with Paul Scholes and that.
Stop it.
And and the other thing is, please, guys, show this guy some love and support because he didn't have to stream today, and he is not well. And I know a lot what's going on with him at the moment, and he's pulled up his pants. He said, "No, I'm going to do a show for everyone, all my supporters and everything." So let's smash that like button for him and show him the appreciation and love he deserves.
Wayne, much love. I'll be real. I did kind of have to do this stream. The international break has mudded my content for the week, but appreciate you as always. Kevin Fraser as well. I feel like you've had a howler here. Man said coupons of Europe. We know what we are, but big up yourself anyway. I do the chant, but I'm too fucked for it. I'm so fucked. But big up yourself anyway, my guy, as always. Scott, what are you telling me, bro? How's everything been? Oh, he's not here. Fata, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, not too bad. I've been busy myself, lately, you know, apart from getting myself suspended. They tuned it to a jail. Not been too bad, but yeah, just monitoring a lot of, you know, the FIFA Club World Cup stuff hasn't been come out yet. It's going to take place. This Werner news, I'm not really fussed about it because I know that's just only rumors. He's not going to go anywhere. Literally, why would Newcastle want to buy Timo Werner anyway? So then, apart from
they want to buy Timo Werner? Come on, you're Timo Werner's biggest advocate.
Nah, literally, I don't really believe that kind of news, you know. But we're just gonna dive into it. And apart from that, same old VWR drama yesterday. I've heard some complaints with the member scheme guys missed out on the tickets because apparently it got sold out in less than 5 minutes. Same as season ticket holders. So yeah, nothing much. But lots of.
You get a Newcastle ticket sorted though.
I'm trying to.
Okay, cool. I'll chat to someone, see if I can bust you. Scott, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
I can't lie to you. I'm having a shit day.
Hey, join the club, my guy. Well, cheers to that.
But yeah, Apart from that, I don't really know what to say. Look, I'm glad that we're back to club football because international football is fucking boring.
Agreed.
Yeah, just looking forward to the game of the weekend.
Yeah, geez, big up yourself as always. And last, but of course not least, Jesters.
Never
What are
least.
you telling me, my guy? How's everything been?
It's been all right. I got one thing to say. Finally, Uncle Jester's has come back. The carefree Lewis G.
Come on, G.
Hey, it's the Rock just turn up, right?
Hey, don't forget. Hey, last thing I want to say, Werner scores a banger in the international break. Respect that.
He did. It was a beautiful goal. I don't know. Did you see Wayne's super chat?
Actually need to go back through both of them. My bad. Fata first off said we have to investigate issues on my client's transfer. We have identified the main solving issues that we don't find any legit real news in regards to my client's move to Newcastle. Therefore, case is dismissed. Basically gone through the whole Werner news before we even went into it. Wayne also says, big up to my main man. Let's show my guy some love and support. Smash the like button and subscribe to his channel. P.S. Please go and subscribe to No Wayne, No Gain. My guy's not feeling good, so much love and support as we can. Yes, I'm feeling like absolute shit. But let me drop Wayne's channel in the comment section below as well for you guys. So try and get... How many subs you on already, bro?
61, I think. Last time I looked.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's get him to 100. At the very minimum, we should be doing 100 by the end of this stream. So I'm going to put it in...
Looks like he has a shirt in that picture.
I couldn't go in the topless and that, you know what I mean?
You can go
Jesus.
Stricky! We go Stricky! I
I'm
guess
going to
you're too
put the
young for
link
that
to
movie.
Wayne's channels in here, and then I'm going to also pin it to the top so you guys can see
Oh,
it. Sorry,
that
I'm
chat
so
is
sorry.
funny. Oh, that's super chat
Guys,
is
I
funny.
haven't been streaming for a while. Are there implicit comments on other streams when I'm not on there, or is it just because I'm on there?
We haven't
It
even
doesn't
had
even-
any like Chelsea
Nobody's
related
talking.
news over the internet.
Now, I'm talking about any other streams.
Nah,
I saw
haven't
people
heard
going at
anything
him
about
this morning on
Pulisic.
Twitter.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Right,
so-
how do I pin this comment?
I
He's
guess.
forgotten, man.
No, I'm just saying because I guess I'm here, and so they have to say something about him. So.
Oh, in the chat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't heard nothing about Christian Pulisic. Although, to be honest,
Well-
like we haven't heard nothing about Pulisic in the last month or two. We don't
I
even
still
know what
don't-
the injury is.
Exactly. It was nobody mentioned what injury he had.
They should have just never said the 10 days thing. They should have just said he's injured. We're working on it. Because when as soon as they said 10 days, once day 11 came, everybody's like, "Where's he? What happened to him? Where's he at? What's going on?" Just like
Yeah.
he's hurt. It is what it is.
That's why
Yeah.
I asked before the stream, didn't I, about it? Because obviously, I got, do you see the 10 days? And I'm thinking, what's else going on? And you guys explained it to me. And yeah, we just got to just let it be, innit?
I mean, we could do with him, but it is
Yeah,
what it is. We know what comes.
To
with
be
Christian
fair,
Pulisic
he was not in the
injuries.
news in
Is
the
what
United States, in American media either.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't
He
play.
wasn't even in the. No, I'm saying
He
like
wasn't even in the States.
I'm saying like he was not even mentioned, even though there's qualifiers going on.
Because he wasn't in
Yep.
the squad.
Yeah, we have bigger issues to talk about with the U.S. national
Man,
team. With.
yeah. Yeah, we
What about your
have a
World
we
Cup
have a
manager?
Southgate of our own.
Bro, I can't even lie. I didn't
I
even
don't even
realise,
know.
I didn't
I
even
don't-
realise Berhalter was that bad until the Panama game.
Yep.
I didn't know that I don't know who's playing for American team or who's the coaches. The only person I know is Pulisic. I do not follow U.S. soccer men's team. Not
Speaking of wingers, Ace Ready says, "Let's investigate headache."
that's
This
funny.
one's interesting. Ziyech potentially out with a headache or a doubt for the game because of that. Unless it's like a Rona concern, but I don't even think that's meant to be a symptom of the virus. So I don't know. Is he caught the flu as well or some shit? Is
No,
that why
do
he's
you-
going to be a doubt
do you
for
know-
the game?
You're not married, so you've never heard this. No, honey, not tonight. I have a headache. I think that's exactly what it is. He said, "No, Thomas, not this weekend. I have a headache."
How do you
Fucking hell,
how do
man.
you out?
Uh,
How How's he out because of the headache? Doesn't make
He's,
any
I
sense.
he's
don't know.
suffering from the same headache all of us have had watching him play all year.
Yeah.
No, to have a headache, you require to have a brain, and I'm sorry.
Oh, for goodness
Well,
sakes, Alan.
Probably,
See ya.
probably struggling
See
for
ya.
fitness.
That's
No.
too rough. That's just a joke. I don't.
Nah, he's struggling for fitness.
So yeah, if you're watching this program, I've got a remedy for you. It'll help with your headache, and you can play tomorrow's game. It's called forehead. Right, you get this, you put it on your head, and it takes away the pain, and then you can play football.
I don't know
I've
who
got
did it,
something
but
else that's good for a headache, but I can't show it on screen.
Yeah. I don't know who did it, but somebody give him his hookah back. Somebody took his hookah.
Oh my god. Fucking hell, man.
My friend
Oh,
smokes a lot of hookah.
Ziyech stocks are in the mud. It's so peak, but you know what? The form's also in the mud too, so I'm not overall surprised. But we got a lot of injuries going into this game. We got Pulisic out. We've got Ziyech potentially out, but if it's a headache, I was pathetic anyway. Rudiger out. Silva. You said Pulisic as well. Plenty of injuries, and with that in mind, like I've been seeing rumors on the timeline, people speaking about we are potentially down to two options where we either play a back four for the first time this season, or we end up having to give Malang Sarr his debut.
Why?
Because now with Reece James being out, we're going to have to put Asby at right wing back, isn't we?
I thought James was fit.
James.
Yeah, I don't think
James is
James.
fit.
I think James is fit to
James
play.
fit. I thought he was meant to be out for 4 to 6 weeks.
No, he trained all week. They didn't mention him in the press conference.
I
He's
say, I
gonna
know
be good.
before,
I genuinely can see Aspie playing as a left centre back. Then you can have Chalobah on the right hand side.
No,
Right
I think
side,
Chalobah
right
will go
back,
to the.
then-
No.
Yeah,
and then you can
I
have
think
James
they'll
Christensen
flip.
and Chalobah.
Okay. Look, if James is not fit, that means Callum will play right wing back, which means Aspie will play right center back to cover for him, and they'll put Chalobah on the left and Christensen in the middle.
right wing back.
So we ain't going to have Cho
Oh,
chopping oranges this time.
Well, you can do that before the game, man.
Yeah.
That's prep work, bro.
I think
No, it's like-
Reece will probably play. I mean, he trained all week. They didn't mention him, which means he's probably fit to play. And if he's good, if he's good to go, I would run him out there.
And I'm sorry,
But-
I don't want to see Sarr versus Tony and Mbuemo.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Remo will have him
Sarr
on
can
toast.
stop right now. Even
I
the
will
I think
Southampton
Sarr.
thinks too much.
You know,
I
we're
think Sarr
talking
is low
about
on the pecking
putting,
order right now.
yeah, but you know, we're talking about putting Chalobah on left. Something what Jesse said a while back, and I think he could try it this game. Put Christensen on the left, put Chalobah in the middle, and put Aspie on the right.
He could do that, to be fair.
No, put Aspie as a
Could
left
do,
centre
but like,
back.
what would be the reasoning behind that? Because you put Azpilicueta, like he can play in either part of the back three, but
Yeah.
you also put him on his weaker side in the back three too, and we don't necessarily need to. The Chalobah's usually is best on the right. Christensen's usually best in the middle. Or if anything, Chalobah's been more versatile where he has played on all three sides of the back three. So you could
It's
have
probably
him.
more
You
because
wanna
we've
put
seen,
Chalobah as a left centre
like,
back.
there is evidence to suggest Christensen can play on the left.
Just like
Well, he
we
had-
did, just like
he's done it
we
for
did
Denmark,
before.
isn't he?
If we go to
Just
back
like
four,
a
Denmark.
yeah. Sorry, if we go to back four, yeah.
We're not
Just
going
like
back
that we
four.
did. There you go.
No, now
we're
James
gonna
is
see
here.
if
We
we
ain't
can
gonna do
cope
that.
without the Rudiger.
We're
You know
going.
how-
Yeah, we're staying
Go
with the
ahead.
back three. We're not going to switch formations. What he'll do is next man up. The next player has to step up and do the thing. You're in the squad because you're good enough to be here, or you weren't sold. In Malang Sarr's case, that's the only person I don't want to see on the field is Sarr.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I
Who said the comment? Where was it? Beautiful game. Sarr and Taylor on the same pitch. I'm good. I might as well not even bother watching the
No.
match in that case.
can somebody disappear Anthony Taylor before the match?
Just for the
Is that
weekend, yeah.
possible? I mean, there's got to be some mafia still in London somewhere.
Wait,
Not
you
my
live
fault.
near Brentford. This one's on
There
you.
you go. Make
I'll
that
make a
call.
Don't worry. Right, there we go. 1 minute, boys.
Put the
It's a
put
joke
the sh-
before anybody asks.
Yeah.
might be weird.
We're all definitely joking. We're all joking.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's funny,
think it'll absolutely be Trevor, Asby, and Christensen, and whatever combo Tuchel puts
Yeah.
them on. But I think those three for sure will be the center backs.
With Anthony Taylor playing though, who are we having as odds on to get sent off or concede a penalty?
Asby.
Thomas Tuchel.
That's an outside pick, you know. I'm all here
If
for that.
Sar
It could be him.
starts, he's the one.
Uh,
If Sar starts,
I think Ben
he's the
Chilwell
one.
might
Tuchel's
be
going to give him the
shout too.
chokehold. That's what's going to be on the pitch, and he's going to be sent off.
Ben Chilwell concedes the penalty, gets sent off. Azpilicueta and 2 other players get yellow cards for dissent, and Thomas Tuchel sent into the stands.
Here's my thing. Like, this game will potentially show us as Rudiger how much we miss him or not.
Yeah, if we play just fine without him,
Exactly.
he loses a lot of leverage in negotiation.
Wait, what happened to Thiago Silva?
No, I expect us to though.
He's
But he
Brazil.
played. I think he played Thursday night.
Yesterday,
Like, I
like,
think we could lose any defender, any one defender, and we'd still be solid.
that's what I'm saying.
Any defender, Silva, Rudy, Christensen, Reece James, we lose any one of them, we're still fine. Because that's how high the quality of our centre backs are.
Go
So
AM
for
is
me, I
back.
think he's lost a lot of leverage anyway. Big up Go AM. Also to say as well, we are doing the lottery for the shirt today. I'm literally just sorting out the names for the little lottery draw, and then we're going to pick out by the end of the show, because I know a few people have been asking. I haven't just been fucking lying to you guys for a month. I just haven't had the time to sort this out with the international break, but we're doing it today. What was Go AM saying? Let's talk about the real news. Retired Drogba's clear of employed
Oh
Tappy.
my god!
Oh yeah, man bagged a hat-trick on Arsene Wenger's head again. You love to see it. Time might keep going, but nothing changes, as always. But
we're in trouble in that back line, I'm telling you.
What was that?
We're in trouble, man. I feel like it's if you don't have Rudiger, you need Silva. If you don't have Silva, you need Rudiger, man. And especially
No, you see, you can
I would
control the
be-
middle.
There you go.
I would be
Hey!
confident if like we weren't playing the 2 strikers that they had. That's their like best asset of the team. Like Ivan Tony and I don't how you say the other guy's name? I can never say-
Mbombo.
And Buyamba.
I know that's
Oh, no,
not
that's-
No, nobody knows.
It's Mbombo.
Mbombo.
Mbuyamba.
Mbombo plays for us.
Is he even in our squad though? Like,
Yes, yes,
He was on
he
the
is.
bench for the cup game against Villa.
He is actually.
I would like to see him play. I'm not gonna lie, because it's kind of got a lot of potential, but never seen.
Well, watch
anything out of it.
development
Ask
squad
Wayne. He's
games.
been watching development games. He's been saying that Mbuyamba's been stripping all season, so I'm good.
He's not been that great. He's been having mistakes. What he does is he starts playing well,
young kid have
and then
mistakes.
he turns off. He ends up like daydreaming and makes a silly mistake.
He's
and
not ready
someone
then.
scores.
So
So
if we're going to play a back 3 of Chalobah, Aspie, and Christensen, which I think that's what it's going to be, especially I think whether James is fit or not.
What about
You're-
Thiago Silva? Is he injured
He
as well?
No, he's
No.
out.
No,
Damn.
He's not injured. He
thought-
just got back from international duty on last night
yeah,
or today,
Ah,
actually.
okay.
Combo had games Thursday.
Yeah.
Because I know Alisson
don't
and
care.
Fabinho are missing for Liverpool as well, and I think Fred's missing for United.
Well, that's not a miss.
Yeah, but that's a good thing for.
Scotty's been missing for 3 seasons.
So
He's
you're
better
saying
than
all
he's
the
better than
Brentford
McTominay.
players,
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
probably
that's
is.
not hard
No,
to do.
It's not, it's
Wait,
not
what
hard
happened
to.
to-
Depends which
wait,
way you're
what
going.
happened
If
to
you
Lukaku,
against
though? Apparently he got pulled out though because of the injury that he's had.
No, Lukaku's fit. He's fit for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Lukaku's
Yeah,
good.
Lukaku's fit. Muscle fatigue just means you need a rest.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Yeah, nothing.
And
too
it was a
bad.
pointless game. It was a 3rd, 4th place game. Martinez finally did us a solid and let him go home early and get a break.
By the way, did anybody watch the Courtois?
Alright.
Yeah, the Wank has a bit of a point. I'll give him credit for that. Still
Is
don't like.
he?
Courtois, what?
Is
Jorginho
it?
middle again.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at the
Oh,
amount of
Courtois
fixtures
with the
he's played
wafer,
to go
yeah.
for a year.
He
has a very
has a
bad
point.
He does. He
He has
does.
a
Yeah, I
point.
saw that.
I hate to
They
say it,
just
but he
care
has a
about
very
money.
bad player. Why? Why do you think differently, though?
I don't know. The football players are rich and have personal massage therapists and shit. I don't. That sounds like like a complaint, whining little bitch to me. Couldn't do that in the final. That's why. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been in the final game, do you think he will say that?
No.
Exactly. So he just
Probably.
doing it because he made
No,
it
but
like.
I get that, but does that mean what he's saying is wrong though?
Yes,
He's
I
because
still
only
think-
right. He's
I
only
still
right in
think
the
it
sense that the game is a pointless game to play. Like no one cares who got third or fourth
It's
place.
not just about that game. It's about.
Yeah.
I understand it looks bad because he said it after that game, but it's about more games in general. It's about the idea of like having a World Cup or Euros every 2 years,
I think
like
I was,
and stuff about this, and with the Super League trying to make it so that you end up playing like 80 games a season or whatever it fucking was. Like,
when
They are
my
human
thing
after
is-
all. Like,
my thing is like when he brought up the family and all that, like he's like he doesn't have time to spend. He will have more time to spend with families and all that. But when what bothers me is when, like, for example, like a award show goes in and you know you're not gonna win Ballon d'Or, but you're gonna be appearing in that show. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing there? Spend some time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think their families do go with them at the back.
so you're saying Mason
Yeah, they
Mount
do,
should
isn't
not
it?
go to the Ballon d'Or this year?
I think
Just
he
for
should.
Jorginho
I
there,
think
huh?
none of the Chelsea players should go.
No,
It's
Hey.
Jorginho.
Oh,
has a
Conte,
shout.
Conte,
a
my
short
bad,
list of guys that
Conte.
go
No,
in there.
wait, Jorginho has a shout in there.
It's
It'll
ah,
just be the
I'm
guys
not
on the
go-
short
I'm not
list that
going
get
there.
invited to the actual
He actually does have
ceremony.
a
Right?
shout.
I think it's the top
No,
five
you'll-
that goes or something
I was
like
going to
that.
say probably more players
No,
will be
no,
allowed
because
to go.
the World 11 goes as well, don't they?
Yeah.
But
They
we
get
don't,
award.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna cry for somebody who makes 300 bags a week playing a kids game while I'm out here on the struggle working my butt off.
Exactly. That's
you
my
you can
point.
take that
That's my
stuff to
point.
somebody else. You can take those whiny little
That's my
little
point
shits.
of Courtois complaining. Like,
Yeah,
I understand if it was like, I don't know, like they fly private jet everywhere. You're not getting tired as like regular people do when they fly 12 hours. You sleep on the plane. You know
Tell
what I'm saying? Like,
Courtois to
So does
to
everyone
quit
else.
seeing his boyfriend and go home to his wife. I'm telling you.
In all fairness,
Or-
Courtois won't get tired that much because he's just a goalkeeper. They don't do it's like a lot of running. But the players like wingers, fullbacks, and all that, like they will get tired after like playing a certain amount of games.
Well, and it was
I think
mostly
it's a different
it's
type of
mostly like
intensity.
backups that played in that game anyway. Like it's more of a chance for them to get a chance to play for the country. It's not like they ran a bunch of starters out there.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's just like it just sounded like a rich man complaining. Oh, I'm too rich for and too busy for that. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Anyway,
Back to Chelsea.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fuck him anyway.
You talk about the nonsense of Timo Werner.
Yeah, we'll
we
get
haven't
there.
really gone to that. We'll
Leave
get-
that to
we'll get
last.
after the
what
lineup.
kind of nonsense?
Just a load
It's-
of nonsense. That's all.
Oh, is it Chelsea player? That's no.
Yeah, no, but like we're on to a more favourable run of fixtures now. We've got through the hard
Yeah.
start to the scheme that
I
we
hate
were
that
worried
sentence.
about. But because
I
of
just hate
exactly
that
that's the
sentence.
thing. I
But
do
we
want to speak
struggle with
about that.
this
Do you think like
game.
there's a bit more pressure on this Chelsea side now going into the next few games? Now knowing that they have to go and get results in these sorts of games, they have to go on a run because it's now an easier run of fixtures. We're now favourites going into every single game. We now have to play like favourites too.
No, I think that you should take everybody as serious as you do Man City, Liverpool, or Man. Not Man United really, but Liverpool and Man City.
Hmm.
You should play. If you can't do that every game, then there's something wrong with you. You shouldn't have to say, well, this is only Norwich, so we don't need to get up for this game. If you're doing that, you're not professional.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
most
it's-
I
of
think
these
they're
guys-
upset because they want to
a
get
good
much
performance.
points as possible though. Like they go want to get 3 points at least. Like they won't treat it as intense as Man City or Liverpool, but they will still treat it as a game and must win because if they drop points, it's embarrassing and you're letting the team, the whole club down really. Like after your good run.
Yeah, you cannot
Well,
play
and-
down to your opposition.
Yeah, and these are the runs. These are the title defining runs right here. Like you have a run of games against you can say lesser competition, but you have to put them away still. And if you're not the teams that win the title, the teams that go on these runs and put these teams away. So it's more of a kind of a defining moment for us in the season. I think if you go out there and you put together some good performances and you win a string of winnable games. It looks much better for your title chances than if you go out and you kind of shit the bed for 2 or 3 of these games. The good
Thing
teams
is-
win these games.
This game, because obviously I watched Brentford a lot last few years and obviously this season, and they're not going to be easy. They've got a world-class keeper who's very underrated in the Premier League. They've got a captain who's a defender, he wants to fill someone. And that's what Lukaku likes to do, and he likes that, and he does win majority of the challenges. They've got Ethan Pinnock, who's a very good in the air, especially in our penalty area. He'll be a massive threat. You've got a left wing back in Rico Henry, who's a very good. He's got loads of energy and he runs up and down. His last ball is very good. You got Sergio Canos on the right wing back, who's another good player in himself. He's a attacker. He's actually, but they've made him into a right wing back. You got in the middle. You got Christian Nugard, who's a defensive more midfielder, and he drops back in the defence to solidify the defence. But he's a very good with long balls. Then you've got Matthias Jensen, who's a very creative player. He's very imaginative. So for Denmark, he's the version of Eriksson for second Eriksson for Denmark. And then on the other side, you've got this new player who's Freddie Unku. I can't say his second name, but he's a powerhouse in the midfield. And then you've got obviously Ivor Toney, who me and Scott have been waving the belt and think are very, very high rated of him. And then Bembo, everyone overlooked him and said about Barama and Ollie Watkins was the main strikers when he was there. Then last season, everyone's talking about Ivan Toney. I didn't really talk about him much. And he's proven himself to be a very worthy player up as well, forward-wise. So they're not going to be easy. They've got very strong, as a team, balance as well. So we can't take it lightly. We just can't.
Wayne, how many years have you been supporting Brentford?
I keep an eye on it because it's literally my local team, so I'm always watching.
I know.
Yeah, they do on.
Stick up. That was a good breakdown.
Oh, go AM, man. That's
and they beat some quality opponents too, except for Arsenal. But I mean, they got results. That 3-3 against Liverpool. I think that 2-1 against West Ham was impressive.
They even beat Arsenal 2-0 at the start of the season. It's a standard win from them against Arsenal, but they're doing well against big clubs anyway. So Chelsea do need to be careful. And we're facing against Anthony Taylor, so that's another
Chris,
thing.
they do well against Liverpool, though. To be fair,
that's what I said.
Sorry?
They do really well against Liverpool.
Yeah, I watched the game. It's actually a really good game of football. They should have won.
I actually think they could have got the result.
Yeah, but we played back three, and a back three does have its advantages when you're playing two strikers, because they play basically a 4-4-2. And so a back three actually has an advantage there, because it's 3 versus 2. So
yeah, like they actually attack, so we will have space.
So
I was gonna say, the game of Brentford, we got to take control of the game first 30 minutes or so. Like if they take control of the first 30 minutes, so I think we're struggling really bad. So
are we gonna play a 5-3-2 or a 5 or a 3-4-3?
I think it's
3-4-3 probably.
We're not gonna play a midfield 3.
Nope.
Nah, I don't think.
No.
Actually, no, because there is the potential.
I think we might be. We might.
Because the only problem against City was that was Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho. If you have a Ruben or you have Mason Mount in there instead, I think we play a lot better.
Yeah, have them both in there potentially.
Nope.
Because we're down to attackers, and Callum might have to play wing back at some point in the game if James is not fit to go 90. We might be playing because we might end up with 3 attackers, and you can't play them all 3 of them for 90 minutes. You can, but
I think we should, because when I did my preview, I didn't know obviously about defense. I knew about Silva, that's it. But if I was them, I would play 5 because I'd play Jorginho as a setter and often with Loftus Cheek and Kovacic or Mount playing off it, because I wouldn't play Kante from the start of this game because obviously come back from COVID, even though it's Kante and we know how good he is, I'd rather play him against Malmo to get his fitness up, ready for the games. I think we'll have enough if without him in the side we've got.
Big up JJ Bridge as well, saying big up Jester, welcome back. 3-2 Chelsea, come on you Blues, big up yourself. Della also says, with all the love for Brentford, they might just crumble under the pressure. 2-0 Chelsea. And Della, give me a sec, I'm just going to put you in the lottery as well. We're going to be doing that in about 5-10 minutes. But yeah, who would you lot prefer for this game then if we had to go through it? One of Ruben Loftus-Cheek or Mason
Ruben
Mount?
Loftus-Cheek is literally no
Well,
contest. Ruben
I
Loftus-Cheek.
think first, if we need to settle on something first, how bad was Mason Mount for England?
Fucking awful.
Why are people saying
Well,
Lukaku
wasn't the whole
injured?
team really
He's
bad though?
in.
Because I didn't watch the game, but I heard the
Well,
whole team was bad.
but both things can be true.
Yeah.
So he didn't have an 8 out of a 10 performance.
Chester,
When I'm seeing,
Justice,
when
are
I'm
you trying
seeing,
to trigger someone here?
In the Henderson
I'm just
role, he
asking. I
did,
didn't
though.
watch the game. I watched Austria versus Denmark.
Not to be
I
fair,
watched only
in
the
our
Germany game.
fairness,
Oh,
in our
what a game to
fairness,
pick.
they were really poor.
Yeah,
They
it
were
was a
really
good game
poor.
for Timo.
What? Timo?
No, I
We're
watched the
talking about
Germany
Timo
game.
Mount.
That's a really good game to watch. That's the only
Oh,
game
yeah.
I watched in international break.
Yeah, I watched Austria versus Denmark. I didn't watch the England game, so I'm actually asking the question. All I
Terrible.
saw were certain people's Twitter reviews of Mason Mount,
terrible.
and he said, they said I had him at 8 out of 10, even though he had no key passes, no assists, no goals.
Yeah, because he played in a DM position. He played deep.
Yeah.
I heard he
He
had
was
4
repl-
tackles. That's about it.
He played where we say he is his best position as an 8, and he was shit.
Scott.
Yeah,
he was
I'm
good.
good.
Okay, well
Not to
I'll
be
take
fair,
it.
I
I
thought he
didn't
was
watch the
playing
game.
deeper than that.
Southgate put him in that position.
So are we saying Ruben over Mount?
Yes.
I think at the minute, yeah, probably. Because if we're playing a 4-3-3, you can maybe play the. Wait, is Jorginho's fit, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Jorginho.
And
is,
Kovacic,
He hasn't
right?
played since Sunday, and Kovacic.
Oh man, the day is here where I see
Kovacic is fit, right, as well?
This is amazing.
Yeah, because they're both fit. Yeah.
Right, so we maybe play Ruben as a right side attacker or something, and he can drop in like that's what Mason Mount does, and add like as a free and attack sometimes because Ruben can attack as well, so it can
For
be like
me-
that type of player.
Yeah, for
I
me
think
it
Ruben
would
definitely
be
starts this game.
Ruben, Jorginho, and Conte. If we're playing,
Yeah.
I'm cool with
yeah,
it.
yeah, I think that would be our best midfield 3.
because
Yeah.
Conte looks like he's ready to go, and just because
Yeah,
you test
he does.
positive for COVID doesn't mean you had it. So
No.
we know that he tested positive for it, but you don't know if he actually had it.
Yeah, no, and if
Cool.
anything, the fact that he hasn't played over the international break means that he's had the rest that he needed. So I'm all here for it. If Kante's
Yeah, and
fully fit and rested, he's
Kante
thrown
had
into the
positive
lineup.
test. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he hit a positive test. It doesn't mean he had it. He
The
just means
test
he
It
had
could
a
be
positive
it
test.
could be one what doesn't affect you, and he's like fine and everything. Like it could be just like that. Like
You
there's
take
been
one
like
of
COVID
these
cases.
and positive, and it'll say negative the next time you take it. Like they ain't that.
They
serious.
can be a bit iffy sometimes. Yeah, they can
Yeah,
be. It's hard.
there's a little
Well,
different. Plus, we have
They're
a
more
different protocols
inconsistent than
right
William
now.
corners. These
The
fucking things.
rich people have a different protocol. There's a medication that costs about $700 that you take, and you will be fine in 2 days, and test will be negative. So there is
When
a
did
different
Pogba
treatments.
and Kai Havertz have that then? Because Pogba and Kai Havertz struggled a bit.
Kai Havertz,
That was
by
before.
then there was a different. There was no. It's a different treatment.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
we've
now.
seen Tuchel before and kind of not prefer, but we look to play the guys who stayed on international break and trained with the team because they actually were the ones preparing for Brentford.
Yeah.
So
We
I
should
wouldn't
look
be
at the
surprised
teams
if
that actually played it, who was in training.
yeah,
start.
I wouldn't be surprised at all for Ruben to start this game at whatever position, but definitely start the game.
It's either him or maybe Hudson-Odoi. Like Hudson-Odoi did have a good game against
I'd start
Southampton.
both of them.
No, he didn't.
Wait.
Stop
So
that.
wait,
He had an average game.
Let's not
Like
start
average.
this again.
Let's go.
Oh my
wait,
God.
hang on. You
you
start.
love to see
You
it.
start both.
Real
Is
quick,
Lukaku
where you
playing?
been at, bro?
I'd start both.
What do you mean? Where I've been at?
Oh, like we bringing up this Callum thing again.
No. I just thought he had a
Well,
decent game against Southampton. That's all.
He
Oh,
had an average game.
nah,
I don't
he had
think
a
he's
good
gonna
game,
start,
man.
bro.
Leave it.
Lukaku and Werner have to
Oh,
start.
Jester, come on.
Werner's
Come
on
on.
great
He
form
was
right now.
actually decent in that game.
Jester was not the only one on that. I think he had average game too.
I think he had a good
Count.
first half,
He had
and
a
just
bad-
not really as good of a second half. That's
was
why.
above
Timo's got to play against Brentford as well. Like he's in
That's
amazing form.
definitely.
He's in
For
great
me,
shape.
he must start. Timo must
As
Yeah,
long
start.
as
he's a must
RLC
start.
gets a shout, I'm good.
Chris, I'm 100% starting Timo on this. 100%.
I
Yeah, of
think
course.
he'll
You know
I
start.
you
know.
are.
Even though nobody
I'll be
asked
real-
you, Favre, but I will agree with you.
No, he is a must start because he's the Southampton game. I don't think Timo's actually put a really
He
foot
is.
wrong this season. Really, this season he hasn't put a foot wrong.
Well,
So,
in 2 games that he played, you're right.
Oh my
No.
God.
I mean the whole season.
Man City.
You turning
Man
into
City,
No,
was our
he was
best
actually
attacker.
decent in that game. He's actually doing stuff like only one in that attack.
He was in the City game. He was better than Lukaku.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's because Lukaku didn't.
are we saying it's going to be a 5-3-2 again, or is it
I
going to
think
be
I think it'll be a 3-4-3.
Yeah,
If you
Yeah,
play
it's gonna be
against
a
a team like
3-4-3.
Brentford who want to attack, I understand they've got the 3 in midfield, but if you play a 3-5-2, then you're letting them come at you. You want to play the 3 forwards to give all of their 3 centre backs problems because it then pushes them back. Whereas they're going to attack us regardless of whether we play a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3, and they're going to get chances just because of the way they attack.
But
So
we're not,
you
Yeah,
want
I
to
could
give
see-
yourself
I could
the
see
best chance
Havertz,
going
Werner,
forward.
we're not attacking
Werner, and
possession,
Lukaku.
way then. We're not
Yeah,
attacking based on possession. We're counter-attacking. We're not like hold the possession and then attack. We're counter-attacking.
they're counter-attacking. They don't actually hold possession.
Yeah.
But
what-
again, we have three attackers that are fit: Havertz, Werner, and Lukaku.
Cool.
What about
That's it.
That's a good.
what about Werner?
I mean, I think that's a good
And-
three.
I said
Sancho.
Werner, Havertz, and Lukaku are the only
Sancho.
attackers fit. I don't.
Mount?
Yeah, but that's Orange Slices FC. Let's
What
be
about
real.
Mount, man? Mason
And
Mount.
Mount can play there. I don't want him to, but he can play there. We have,
So
technically speaking, in that front 3, we have 5 players that are fit that can play there.
Yeah, if you add Cho.
The only
yeah,
one
but,
I know
but Callum,
Timo's
Callum's
actually
going to
must
be
start.
Callum's going to be kept for emergency right wing back if James is not fully fit to go 90 minutes. Because
You're forgetting about Ross Barkley. Come on, the saviour.
Well, Ross Barkley
Barkley.
can play as well. But as well, you can make that change later in the game. You can
Yeah.
start in a 3-4-3 and change to a 3-5-2 later.
He's a super sub.
Yeah, so far he has been.
Hey, we can get actually up to 40 millions for him from
So
Newcastle.
do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
January.
they're
You guys
looking, they're
think-
looking at it. Ruben too.
Do
Dude,
you guys think we might see
I'll
like
I'll fly to London to stop that shit.
Well, I'm just saying that's what the reports are. They're looking at Barkley and Ruben.
Mm.
Not to
Well,
say it's
can I
going to
just-
happen.
Timo.
It's
Hey,
just,
depending on how much offer for Ruben.
How much will
Can
be
Can
enough for
can
you?
I
for
look at
Ruben?
George?
Would anyone inclined to start Saul though?
Well,
How
No.
much
No.
you think, Ruben? If
Hell
you,
no.
how much
Tomorrow.
offer you will not resist for Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
nah,
This ain't the
bro.
game for him. This ain't the game for him.
He ain't
I think
touched
Sal's-
his
I
grass
think
since
Sal's
the
done for.
Southampton Cup game. No chance.
I just think the game was too fast for him.
I think
It
he'll
was
start
too
against
far.
Malmo.
Do you know what? I actually
Maybe.
feel like
Yeah.
Jorginho. I actually feel like
Same thing,
Jorginho might
no.
not play this one.
Fair. I mean, to be honest, like they've been getting slapped by everyone in this group, so I'd expect him to have a good performance in that game.
I feel like Jorginho might not play this game. You know.
Yeah, I
You
think it's
don't
very
reckon?
possible.
Yeah. I think
If it
gonna
ain't,
be,
it's got to be Kante and Kovacic or something because
No. I think it's going to be Kante and Ruben.
Ruben at DM again.
Yeah. He's been
And that's
doing
where he's
well.
played.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see him a bit more attacking because he can attack. I guess he
Well-
could be that attacking DM, like who pushes up. But
Are we saying
Oh,
we're going
and
to play
Jorginho.
start with a 2 midfield?
Yeah.
Is that what we're
I think
saying
we
now?
will.
And
I
if
think we will.
and
I think
Jorginho,
we're
when
gonna do
Jorginho's
good
on the
anyway.
field, we're more attacking.
We're actually less attacking.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, our system, like, he's the most important player to our system.
Mm.
Ooh,
Well, you know Jorginho's going to start, so let's. He's going to start
been
because he hasn't
rested for
played
week
since
2.
Sunday.
Yeah, so perfect for him. Yeah, he's had enough rest. Still going again, and we can rest him for the Malmo game.
So if you're playing two in the middle, it's going to be Jorginho Conte or Jorginho Kovacic.
I think it'll be Jorginho Ruben. I can genuinely see it being Jorginho Ruben.
I don't think it's going.
No, Conte definitely plays this game.
If Conte's fit, Conte plays.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're a different team when
and then you
Conte's
put
on the
Ruben
field.
in the right side of the attack.
If you
and drops
play
in.
with a 3, you're not going to play Ruben up as a 10.
But Ruben can play like a right side attack.
What about Kovac, Jorginho, and Kante and Rudiger instead of Mount? Rudiger, Robin Loftus-Cheek instead of Mount.
Well,
no, that's not gonna happen though. You know, Tuchel likes using Ruben as like a box-to-box player. So
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
So yeah, I would rather see Havertz play than Mount, to tell you the truth.
Right.
Havertz ain't been in good form this season either, though.
Mud, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on international duty, he showed something. At least there's that.
He was he was good, but like.
But see, I would rather play the formation. I would play with them would be a 1-2 instead of a 2-1. I would play Havertz as a 10 in the middle, play Lukaku off the right and Werner off the left, because Lukaku likes. If you watch him play with Belgium, he always goes out to the right hand side, and that would allow for more space and more runs for Havertz.
Well, he said it himself. He said it himself too over the break. He doesn't necessarily like being considered like a hold-up striker. Yeah. He doesn't like that moniker of being like the guy who holds the ball up. But he considers himself.
Much.
What's that?
It limits him way too much just playing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. That's like a Giroud role is like a hold-up striker. That's what he does. Like I think Romelu is way better when he's in space, running behind, getting in the box, things like that. He can hold up, but it shouldn't be his primary duty.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I wanted to get this over and done with. Let's get the lottery done. Just get this over and done with, so I can figure out who's winning. Right. Okay. So this is.
How many entries you got?
Drum roll? We got about, I think it's somewhere around the 40-50 region. But right. Who do we have?
Astrid.
Oh fuck, Kevin Fraser. Kevin Fraser won it.
Congrats,
Kevin Fraser. If you're in here, DM me because you just won a free home kit. Big up yourself, my guy. If you're around, if he isn't about and I don't hear anything by
pull it on your Twitter.
But yeah, Kevin Fraser, bro. Yeah, you've won it. I don't know if you're about here, but big up yourself. You just won a Chelsea home kit. The next one we're gonna be doing is either the Champions League winners kit or we'll do the third kit. One or the other.
I want that kit.
Yo, you know what Bob's doing? He's putting loads of money in for this one, isn't he?
No. What we can do is put your name up, like loads of my names up.
Oh shit, Kevin Fraser's in it. Yes, bro. Aye, DM me, man. Send me your DLs and I'll send you over the home kit. I hope medium fits you because it is a medium kit. But for the next one, because like I've been kind of put in a bad position with the first one, I won't buy the kit until we have the winner. So I know their size as well. So like that one will be all inclusive for everybody. But yeah, Kevin Fraser, big up yourself, man. You just won a home kit. Big up yourself, my G.
Yo, I swear we've only used a home kit all season. Like
we haven't any of our away kits.
We haven't even used the away kit yet.
That's so weird.
And I think we're going to use the home kit again because Brentford is red and white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to bounce too, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say ladies, I mean Cho stands. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to go to my appointment.
It wouldn't be a normal day without one stray, but we move. Big up yourself, bro. Love.
All right, later on.
Right, let's go into the predicted lineup. I'm gonna share screen this.
Martinelli in goal.
Right. Predicted lineup. Chelsea versus Brentford. Like we got the two players who are obviously gonna start, Lukaku and Mendy. Who are we going for in the back three and who in what position? I feel like we're limited for options, but it's more about the positioning right now.
Aspie's gonna start, no doubt.
Do you want to put Aspie on the left hand side though?
No, no.
Why
no.
left side? I don't understand.
It's
Like,
going
he
to be
never
Chalobah,
plays left
Chalobah.
side.
It's going to be Chalobah on that side.
Right side is his side, Fatah.
I'm not sure because I feel like Chalobah will be on the right side, and then that's why I said
I don't see that happening. I never see him at left side.
So are we going to imply that he's going to be left hand side then, Chalobah?
For me, he's a right side centre back or right wing
Right
back. That's
hand,
any position.
right.
We
Lewis,
might
right.
see.
Yeah.
I don't know
We
which
might
one you
see
guys
a
are
surprise back
Yeah,
four.
we'll see
We
tomorrow,
might
innit?
see a surprise back four.
Might as well just get
I'm
everything
doubtful
done
of
as
that.
well. Still a non-rare card. Fucking bullshit.
I don't think Tuchel ever changed it back three
That's
unless
not
it's
even a
broken.
World Cup. That's a robbery, man. That's not even a World Cup. What is that?
Yeah, absolute
Yeah.
fast, but we move.
Yeah. Then you can have Chalobah on the left, and then Reece James as a right wing back.
Have James right wing back.
Yeah.
There's not even a fucking.
Apparently he dropped. Probably common again.
What the fuck? I'm not spelling his name wrong, am I?
What,
Sorry.
Chalobah?
You're having this issue again.
Where the fuck's Reece James?
Just say James.
I've said James.
Type in
Look at
Reece.
my-
I don't know.
Look at my name.
I tried that one as well.
You got some dodgy apps.
Wait, what?
There's no James.
That's why I said the squad builder then.
What the
Right.
fuck?
You got positioning? I don't understand.
Is he in the
Is
bench?
it right with?
Oh, Diaz still in the reserves. Lol. Yeah,
He's
there's
a
no
right
James.
wing back. I think technically he's a right wing back.
Oh, it's not even about positioning because you've got fucking
Yeah,
James.
no, it
Madison.
shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, you had
Right,
this problem last time when I was watching the Chelsea and Arsenal
We're just
show.
gonna have to have this random guy because we don't have a James. So whoever the fuck this is, yeah, fair play. You're in. Right, do we have a Chalobah? Because like,
Probably not. There's
Chalobah,
no
yeah.
reason.
Yeah, no options really that much. Yeah.
Is there a Chalobah?
yeah,
Ben
there's
Chilwell, please.
Chalobah.
But no Reece James. That's so odd.
That's hella weird, man.
Yeah,
What-
Chilwell
what-
starts.
Yo,
Chilwell
Brentford.
starts.
Do they have tall players?
Brentford.
Oh, they're a physical
yeah.
team.
Alonso. Marcus Alonso.
Didn't look tall when they played against Liverpool, really.
If they have tall players, then Alonso might play.
No, they don't really have tall players. When they playing against Liverpool, it
They
didn't
have
look
got
like
a lot of tall
different.
players.
It didn't seem like that in the Liverpool game when they tapped
They
against
have.
them.
They've got Info Pinnick, they've got Patterson, I can't say his name, Yatterson, they've
How
got
tall are they before you start saying this?
RG,
Like, are they all
they've
above
got
6 foot?
Ivan Tony.
Whose
What's
mic
that
is
noise?
that? Whose mic
Yeah,
is
what
that?
noise is that? Like, that noise is out there.
What noise?
I don't know, it's weird. It's
Like
stopped
someone
now.
watching.
I was gonna say, I'll start Marcus Alonso. So,
It's happened again.
No.
yeah. No, nothing.
Yeah, it's gone again. There we
I
go.
think it's
There
you
we go.
talking. It's the noise, man.
No. There's a heavy breathing coming every
Yeah.
now and then. I can't tell.
That's
from where.
Wayne. He's too close to the monitor.
I'm not even breathing.
What?
How you not breathing, bro?
I'm not a heavy breather. That's what I mean, I'm not a heavy breather.
I mean,
I've
I
never
am
been a
struggling to
heavy
breathe.
breather.
I'm not this close to the mic, so I can't.
It's Lewis with his stuffing over
If the
there.
one person can't hear it,
No,
it's them.
because I heard it coming from the screen, so it can't
Yeah.
be me.
I can't lie.
Nah, it's you,
it must
bro.
be it's been my AC though.
Oh, bollocks.
It's your
Oh.
AC.
Of course
Yeah.
it's you, Fatter, bruv. It
That's
could
my
never be
AC.
anybody else.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go back to the starting lineup. Left wing back, Chilwell or Alonso?
And
What we say?
Chilwell.
Yes, love to hear that.
But watch Alonso start though.
Probably
Nah,
will.
there's no way. No way.
3 centre mids. We said we wanted Ruben Loftus-Cheek in.
Yeah.
To be honest, dude, do we
We're
actually
not
think-
doing
Give him
3
a chance.
minutes, bro.
RLC.
Yeah.
I
do
don't
we actually
see that
think-
too. I agree with you.
Nah, what
I
the
think
fuck?
we'll do a
I saw the
4-3-4-3.
card. Where's the card? There you go.
No. Oh, here.
Yeah,
it is.
taking it. Right, let me try Reece James again because now I just feel like I'm getting violated. No, he's still not here.
Well,
How
nah,
is
he
Reece
found.
James not there?
How the fuck's Mendy? I can't be bothered. Fuck it. Leave it. Yeah, all right, cool. So, Kante and I'm guessing Jorginho.
Yes.
We don't actually think this is gonna happen, right?
Like, it's open to change and everything, but I think we were talking about playing free in midfield earlier.
If it's a free
I think
midfield, then
Jorginho
it's gonna be Timo and Lukaku up front though for sure, and
Yeah, for sure.
like that's gonna be the matter of fact.
Anyone
Would
make
you
any
incline-
changes to this lineup?
I'd
Would you
take
incline
Kante
that you
out,
want to
but
put Kai Havertz in the?
I would,
I feel
I
like
would
we're
stop
gonna
Mount
play
just
two
because I know
midfield,
he's actually going to play.
Yeah.
You
Over
reckon
who?
we're gonna play three
Ruben.
midfield? I'm not sure.
is this what
I
we
don't
want
think
to do?
so.
No,
I reckon
This is-
Kai
I would
Havertz
stop
will play.
Mount because I know he's going to play.
Havertz will start though tomorrow.
No, I don't think Havertz
Who's
plays.
chaffing? Because at back is a
Who's
free
number
midfield or
7?
free attack?
Who's our right wing back?
Reece James.
Reece James.
That's
but
not Reece James on the card.
Yeah, we
Because
don't
the
have
card's
his.
missing.
Yeah, no, I can't find Reece James's card, so we're just stuck with this random guy. No clue who he is, but whatever. He can fit in.
Oh man.
Right.
Okay,
So,
okay.
any changes anyone would make, or are we just happy with this lineup?
I'd take
3-4-3 is
Kante
my
out.
change, but
Yeah, 3-4-3 as well.
Yeah,
And you play Mount instead of what's his name, Ruben.
I'd play Callum instead of Ruben, or Callum
I'd
instead
only-
of Kante.
I'd only play Mount because I'm
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
so
Would you
sure
play
he's actually going to
Hudson-Odoi and Werner again after how well we played
Yes.
against Southampton with those two?
I
Like
would,
if-
yes.
Like I said after the Southampton game, based on form, that's the best front three we've got.
I'd
Yeah,
love
I
to see
agree
it,
with you
though.
on that. Fully
Yeah,
agree.
I'd love to see it.
Why not? Yeah,
I'd
man,
love-
right.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
you
good,
know
that's
what?
a good
Very
lineup.
strong lineup too. And Brentford will be pressing us as well, so Jorginho and Kante will be really good for breaking up play too.
Are
But
they a
be
low
very
block
confident
team?
with this lineup.
You see,
Really
that's
confident.
why I feel like Mount is going to play this game because it's going to be high intensity, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but Timo and Callum do a lot. Well, Timo does a lot of pressing.
It's
as well,
gonna be Mount, not Cho.
Exactly.
It's- I know Mount's gonna play.
Yeah.
I know he is, but
And I know Cho is not gonna play.
But on form, it should be
I
Cho.
am
I know
100%
it's
sure Cho is not gonna play.
and the same people saying that
1000%.
like, players like Ziyech and Havertz and shit shouldn't play are the same people that are telling me Mount should play, despite the fact he's been our worst fucking attacker.
I'm
I mean,
not.
to be fair,
Is
we've
this
spoken
is
about
this
it
is the
before.
what we
Maybe
wish, or this is what it's gonna be?
Yeah,
Actually,
like
Mount at right wing back. No, we've spoken
Man,
about it before.
wing back. Yeah,
wait, is
put
Reece
Mount at
James
wing
fit,
back.
though? Is Reece James fit?
Yeah. Reece James is fit.
Uh,
We're gonna have Mason Mount at wing back.
But
He's
yeah,
probably
fit
not
Mason
match
Mount,
sharp,
I'm
though.
gonna go with.
It's a false wing back.
Reece James could play right center back, and Aspilicueta could play right
Everyone
wing back.
hates the lineup though. They're all saying it's fucking shit. You guys in the comment
lineup?
section, let us know what changes you'd put.
I
Oh,
don't
Yeah,
feel
blame
this-
the squad builder, guys. Blame the squad builder.
Right.
yeah. The random
I wanna
James
shoot
out
Lewis.
and everything.
Got
Yeah,
everyone in the
let's
chat.
go.
Big everyone on the panel. Have a good day.
Yeah, no worries, man. Let's talk about this Timo Werner to Newcastle news because that's been making the rounds over the last few days. I think Timo Werner's agent is the same as Fabian Schär's, if I remember correctly, and I think that's the link that people are trying to make. And here's the thing: if Newcastle play the counter-attacking system, I think Timo Werner goes there and he absolutely dominates because that's a system that suits him the most, and we can't really play a counter-attacking system. Half the teams we play park the bus against us. But in terms of whether it could happen, people are only really speaking about it because Newcastle now have unlimited funds and they could go for literally anybody they want. So when we talk about the Werner to Newcastle news, it could happen. Let's not even try and sugarcoat it. It could happen. But it's as likely as anybody else, really. There's no concrete links. Werner hasn't said nothing. Newcastle hasn't said nothing. But it still doesn't mean it's not possible. It's just
Depends on the coach.
right now a bit of paper.
I say it depends
It's
on the
gonna
manager.
be
If
depends on
they
the coach who they get.
if they get Ralph Ragnick, excuse me, who I know they've been linked to, then all of a sudden Werner becomes a lot more likely.
yo, if they get Lampard, do you think Werner would go?
No.
If they
No,
get
Mason
Lampard, they're
Mount.
fucking. By the way, just on a point, if they get Lampard, they're fucking stupid.
We're going for Mount then.
Well, the candidates is like Gerrard, Lampard, Wenger,
will not.
and Conte. I think like those are the
You know
four I
what?
think looked at.
If
You
we're
know,
going
if they
for
get
Mount, I don't think we're standing for Lampard. I think we're gonna get relegated.
Probably
if they
will.
get Lampard, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come for a Chelsea player like Billy Gilmore or someone. Definitely.
I don't think
I
Billy
don't. I
Gilmore is
don't
gonna
believe
be
we
for
Timo
sale,
Werner.
but
Why would we sell Timo Werner before Ziyech, even a Pulisic? Like those players who keep
Depends on
getting
the
injured
money.
and like.
because
And,
if
yeah,
we
but
raise
like we can
money,
sell
can't lose
Pulisic. Like
anybody for
replaces
sale.
how much you reckon we can sell Werner for then, in your opinion? Like how much you reckon you can go for?
If I think
50. What we
70.
paid for him.
I can't
So
lie.
so
This might,
do you reckon Pulisic could go for much less?
Yes.
yeah. This might be the
You
perfect.
reckon
time
what,
to
like
sell
20 million
players.
or 30?
No, he'll
This
go for like
will
40.
be the
Just because of
best
age.
Well,
time
there you
to
go.
recoup
Like
your money.
I'd rather sell Pulisic for 40 million and keep Werner because Werner is like a
Yeah,
guy
but-
who will be there and ready.
So,
Yeah,
so would
40
I,
million
but
will not accept it. More than 50
it's
we
based
will.
on it's based on demand. It's like if you're not getting, so say for example I want to sell something for 30 million, but then I've got something that's better for 40 million, and everyone wants the thing that's 40 million, but no one wants the thing that's 30 million. I can't sell the thing that's 30 million. I can sell the thing that's 40 million because everyone wants it. Like it depends on demand. If no one wants Pulisic,
Yeah,
we
that's not
can't sell
true.
him.
That's not true. That's how we Haaland. Everybody went for Haaland. Nobody can afford Haaland, so we went for second Lukaku.
Yo,
No, I'm
Pulisic
not.
to-
I'm talking about selling something. I'm talking about we might want to get rid of someone, but if no one wants him, we can't get rid of him.
I think we could sell Pulisic though because he's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
branded
yeah.
name in America and
Depends
everything.
what-
yeah.
it depends on
He's
what
like
price. For like
Yeah,
20
Pulisic-
mil, yeah,
Pulisic,
but it depends
no,
on
not
what
20
price.
mil. Pulisic to Newcastle would make a lot of sense though, because they just got taken over, and he'll actually attract a lot of fans to them.
Yep,
So that would make
he's
a
a
lot
big
of sense.
attraction, but he's not very useful for like Chelsea, like playing wise, because he's never really there. I don't even know what injured him this time.
Up, down.
Like he's been out this
If
long.
we sell Pulisic, would you take Hazard back?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Can't.
Living in the dream.
Eden Hazard on this
It would be a
form has more
nightmare.
creativity.
For
Eden
20
Hazard in
million,
this form
yes.
and with those injuries, he still has more creativity than our entire attack put together. So I'd take Eden Hazard back.
Yeah, that's my
I don't
point.
care if
too.
he's going
How
to be
many,
injury.
Lewis? How many
Wrap him in cotton wool.
For how much
if
would
Eden
you
Hazard
take
came
him
to
back,
Chelsea, how many assistant stuff do you reckon he'd bring to Chelsea?
With
Rough
Lukaku and
number.
Werner to play with, plenty.
Yeah.
I can't really give you a number specifically, but like I'd
You think he'd
back
get, like,
him to
above 10
create
easily
plenty of chances. Hazard created so many chances for us, like throughout the last 3-4 seasons. It's just we had trash around him that could barely finish. And had
Yeah,
no
I agree.
consistency.
He had
Put him
like
next to
Morata,
Lukaku, a
Higuain.
player that he already knows how to play with from all their time they've spent together at Belgium. Be perfect. Hazard
I hear
2.0,
that,
I'll
but
run it back.
what is he creating for Benzema right now? Who's a
Yeah,
better
not
striker?
even much.
Nothing. Hazard isn't Hazard anymore. I'm not sure where this
Got
like,
three
he's
this
not going to
season, I
come
think.
back and
he's
be
not
the
even
same.
close to who he was. Like he's
He
lost
isn't
it.
going to come back and be the same Eden Hazard.
That's
I
what I'm
completely
saying.
agree.
Let's
But
not
he's going to
spend on
come back and
Hazard.
be more creative.
Let's move
He's
on,
gonna
man. We
come
gotta
back
just
and be
move
more
on from
creative
Hazard.
than our entire squad.
I
Like,
just
I'm not
think
saying
Lewis.
You
he
wouldn't
ain't going
though.
to come back and be like 18, 19 Eden or 14, 15. Not saying that.
No.
But we need a creative player. We need a creative player to play in behind the strikers. And that's who Eden Hazard is. And he's more creative than anyone
let's
we
get
have right
this straight.
now.
We will not get a creative player for amount of money we could get Hazard. If we want a top of a line, like everybody thinks we need to buy top of a line, it's not gonna cost the same money to get the Hazard back.
Like, there's better
That's the
long-term
problem.
options, I agree with
Yeah,
you.
but
You could go
Hazard
get
isn't top
Rafinha,
of the
you could go
line
get
anymore.
Chiesa.
That's what we're
But
missing.
nobody. That's the thing. Nobody comparing it Hazard to top of the line. We're
So what's the
comparing
point in
him to-
signing him?
Because
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 we
we
have
don't
people
have
like
nobody.
No, you guys are missing what I'm saying. He creates nothing for Real Madrid. Why would he create for us in a more
Because
physical
he's
league
been on
when
an
he has
injury.
injuries?
He's been injured. Do you know that it's a chronic?
So when he
do you know that it's a chronic tendonitis, or he just cannot recuperate the surgery? Do you know anything about the midfield? About the medicine?
Wait. What you're saying now? How does that change when he comes to the Premier League? Explain that.
Explain it, because he played without a surgery before. He finally done the surgery. Give him it's like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He had the surgery. He had the proper rest and proper playing time. He's now in a better shape. You don't know the medical condition of Hazard's ankle.
I know the playing condition of Hazard, and it's horrible
Yeah,
right now.
because
It's been horrible
oh
for
my
the last
God.
2 years.
Hazard
So we
hasn't
should
been
take a
bad
chance,
this
and
season.
the assumption is now the
Would
surgery
you
is
say
done. The
Hazard's been
surgery
bad
that
this
took
season though? Because
He's
Yes.
30.
I think it's
He's
only
30
you'd
years
only
old
say
as
it's bad
well.
if
You
you
know.
put it up to Eden Hazard's standard. But in terms of the player
bro,
that he's
to
been,
any
like he's
standard.
been a
Look at
solid player. He's just lost his legs. That's all.
bro. To any standard, he hasn't been good enough, man. I'm not. Why we sugarcoating this?
Okay,
He has not been good enough.
who we should
Nah,
get
I
then?
think he was poor last season, not this season.
Yes, this season he's actually good. Let's talk about who we should get.
I don't know. Maybe we should start talking about who we should get. We just finished the
Rafinha.
summer window. We just finished the
Rafinha,
summer window.
yeah.
Like
He said
I'm
those
tired
are
of talking
long-term
about
options.
transfers. Really.
Well, if you're tired of talking about it, don't talking about. But Lewis asked about the a question about.
No, I'm talking about
Werner
what
goes
you
to
asked me. You asked me what players can we get. I don't care. I'm not thinking about that. We just went through a whole summer of thinking about players that we should get. I don't care. I know Hazard isn't the one though. I know that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we should.
He's
get
had
Hazard.
3 assists this season, right? 3. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not
How
too
many
bad,
games?
but I don't know how many games actually. I just heard he had 3
Oh
assists
my
and
God.
1 goal.
we
I think
start
in total.
we started the conversation with with the rumors Timo Werner go to Newcastle. Then we moved to the Pulisic getting sold to Newcastle. If we sell in Pulisic, that's how we went to the Hazard conversation. I don't understand what are you talking about the summer spending. That's what we had the subject to talk about. That's all.
No, you're
Do you
asking me
think?
for who else I would want to get. I'm not thinking about that, so I can't answer your question. You asked me a direct question. Who would I get instead of Hazard? I don't know, but I know I wouldn't get Hazard.
Yo, would you
If
swap Pulisic for Saint Maximin?
yes,
No.
no, wait, that's risky. I don't know because
He's not
Saint
going
Maximin
anywhere.
looks.
That's the only player that Newcastle got.
Yeah, but if you give
Saint
them
Maximin ain't
Pulisic,
going nowhere.
if you
He
give
ain't
them
going
Pulisic,
nowhere.
Nah, he
they
won't.
might be tempted. No, they might be tempted if you give them Pulisic.
He is a
Chiesa.
good player.
What?
No, we're gonna have to give him money as well, probably if we gave him Pulisic because they know
But
he's
you
doing
guys
good now.
actually want
Saint
Saint Maximin?
Maximin. What? No chance Newcastle do that. They've got a player that can carry their team single-handedly and stay fit.
Yeah,
Why would they swap him for Pulisic when they know that he spends at least once every 2-3 months on the injury table?
No, I feel
People
like
think
they
the
could.
people
They
that run the
could.
clubs are so stupid.
Nah. Like if you're talking about Pulisic when he's on form and he's fully fit in a swap deal, I understand that. But then you have to take his availability into account, and the deal's just never going to
I have
happen.
a question. Can we be seeing another case of Robin with Pulisic? Because this was what was happening to Robin early on in his career. He was
Yes,
getting
but
injured
I
all the
think
time.
Robin comes back to form a lot quicker.
yeah.
Robin will
Yeah.
come back from injury and he'd be at the top.
Yeah,
Pulisic needs
he's
to
a
work his way
special.
up
He's a
over
special
a few
winger.
games, and then he gets to the top, and then he gets injured again. So I hear what you're saying, but Robin was much more class, much more.
I think top
Yeah.
3 wingers of all time to me.
Yeah, like we thought Ziyech was going to be the replacement for Robin. Now we still haven't replaced Robin, and it's been another 15, 20 years.
There's no way he was ever gonna put. Robin had pace.
Yeah.
Ziyech was just meant to be more techie, but you never saw that side to him.
And then Robin
shame
could
with
beat
Ziyech,
somebody one-on-one, like easy.
Hmm?
Robin could beat somebody one-on-one with ease.
Yeah, to be honest, we really wish we could have a player like that back in the squad. But we'll look for a creator next summer. I feel like that's going to be the main priority
Rafinha.
of the squad. No, Rafinha, I agree. Rafinha, Chiesa, those are my top 2 options. I think Rafinha is going to cost us upwards about 70 million. Maybe you can throw a winger in that sort of deal, and there'd be a better opportunity. But yeah, I think Chiesa doesn't happen because his loan deal finishes in the summer, and then he permanently becomes a Juventus player. And with his importance to that Juve side as well, there's no way he leaves. So I think our number 1 aim would probably have to be Rafinha. I'd agree with you on that. Was there any other transfer news? Let me check Absolute Chelsea.
Kunde.
Antonio
Kunde.
Rudiger would like to renew his contract because he's playing stronger than ever under Thomas Tuchel. But the first contract offer from the Blues was disrespectful. More talks are set to happen in the coming weeks. I wonder what amounts would constitute being disrespectful. That's an interesting word that he's used for it. But Just know that this one's going to drag out for the remainder of the year. Basically, this
Did
needs
he
to be done
actually
by
say those
January,
words?
realistically.
Or are the newspapers just trying to create a better
That's what the report's saying, but it's quoted the words disrespectful. And it's also a German page that's reporting that, so there might be some truth to it. But again, I don't know too much. I'm only.
I don't believe a lot of like, transfer news at the start though, because when they pushed out this early though, like for clicks, you always hear it like Eden Hazard back to Chelsea every time like it goes like international break or something. Like it's like easy clicks. I feel like I don't believe we'd go for Eden Hazard or Timo Werner's going because Chelsea know how valuable he is. I think Thomas Tuchel rates him. That's why I think it's
Oh, you
no
remember
nonsense.
Eden Hazard saying that when he leaves Madrid, he's going to come back to Chelsea. So there could be a chance that there is some truth to it.
Come back as a board member.
Yeah,
As a
yeah.
board member.
He needs to hold
He
that,
can't
man.
be serious
Stay
enough
in
to be a
Madrid.
board member.
Complete your dream out there. You still have a dream to finish. You got to win the Champions League in Real Madrid. Complete your dream. Stay in Madrid. He doesn't need to come back. His legacy is perfect right now. His legacy isn't tainted. His legacy isn't tainted. His legacy is perfect at
He
Chelsea
never
right now.
said that.
If you
What
come
he said,
back,
he wants to play
if you come back,
for
that's
Real Madrid,
cool.
that's
That's
all.
cool. That's a mute point. The fact is that was
It
his
is.
dream club, and he's been there for 2 years. Stay there more, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like
Yeah,
he
sorry, my
chose to
train
go
of
to Real
thought-
Madrid.
So fucking ill.
For the right money, he's better than what we have.
How much we can get him for though? Like what, 30 million?
Like I said, 30 million, 40 million of bonuses can go up to 50. That will be fine for me.
50. Rafinha is a better buy for that.
Rafinha
That's
will
50
not
million.
cost us 50.
Yeah, you probably cost less.
Okay, if it is, I'll take Rafinha then. If it will cost us less.
Whatever the cost, Hazard at 30, being injury prone for 2 years is a bad buy. He's been injury prone for 2 years. He's 30 years old now. Well,
Man,
I don't
swear
see
people
how
so
that's
people
I don't
so
see how that's
understand
enticing
medical
to anybody.
field, injury prone. Oh my
I don't have
God.
to be a medic to know a guy has been injury
Yeah,
prone for
yeah,
2
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah.
He's played 54 games in 3 seasons.
Injury prone.
In all fairness to Werner, Jose called
Yeah,
this
he's gonna
years
fix it all when
ago.
it comes back to Chelsea. Yeah, it's all gonna be better.
Nobody's saying that.
So then, what's the
has a
point?
Chelsea has a medical thing that we do before they sign players.
So what? I'm not seeing what your point. First
You know
of
what?
all, it's not gonna happen.
done
So
talking. I'm done
all this
talking.
medical stuff, it's never gonna happen. Hazard isn't coming back to Chelsea. The point is, we're talking about what we do know. You're going into intricacies. Oh, we don't know what exactly his medical. All that doesn't matter. He's been injured for 2 years straight. 3 years actually.
Okay.
Jose called it as well. Like the amount of knocks he took over the years, like from in the Premier League, wasn't protected. It was bound to happen anyway. Like this injury was coming. Like it wasn't down to him, like having a bit of, like eating like at summertime. It's down to him getting knocked around constantly, and then that's the fact of it. I remember his ankles all bleed, like covered in blood at times as well. Like so, yeah, like it's gonna happen with him, and I don't know if he's ever gonna recover or not. If he does, that's great for him. If he recovers, he probably won't ever go back to Chelsea anyway. He wanted to like fulfill his dream.
Right, I'm feeling like shit. Anyone got any other final thoughts so we wrap up the stream?
I can't lie. That's the first game I'm gonna miss tomorrow. It was.
Alright, Anthony Taylor's reffing. It's fine. It's worth missing.
He's a cunt.
But yeah.
Yeah, but are you guys like genuinely worried though?
Nothing much apart from.
Yes.
Worried about what? Anthony Taylor? Yes.
No, like the game itself.
Yeah, this game is a potential banana slip. Don't let anyone even try and sugarcoat it. Brentford have been in good form this season. It's the first West London derby at the new stadium. Still a Premier League side. The crowd's going to be on their back from the first minute to the last. And we got that fucking thumb refereeing the game. So there's a potential banana slip in this game. Let's be real about it.
I do, yeah. I respect Brentford this season. Like they're doing what's it called? They're doing wonders and everything. But like Anthony Taylor adding to that, like it is Chelsea will struggle, and that's why we have to take control for like 30 minutes.
To that, if we don't take our chances tomorrow, Brentford will capitalize on that.
I think we just got to dominate the first 30 minutes or so and just basically try to kill them off. Like, yeah, get 1 goal or 2 goals, maybe if we're lucky to get 2 goals by the second half. But yeah, we just got like
minimum is 2-0. If we win 2-0, we're happy with that. It's a good result.
Well,
Was
yeah,
it
I think we're gonna win 3-1 anyway. Like that, I think that's the good result. They will score probably because they have got like they can
Yeah,
score
that's the
goals.
thing. I back our defense against anybody, but I think we concede in this game.
Anthony Taylor gets a penalty because someone falls over.
Would you still be happy if we won 2-1 then? 2-1 still.
Yeah, win's a win. Like, and Brentford
Yeah,
are no
I
joke.
don't
Like,
care. Take the 3 points and just bounce.
Yeah.
Like they got a point against Liverpool and they should have won that
just
game.
gotta
They
make
got
sure
3
we
points
keep
against
Ivan
Arsenal.
Toney quiet though. We just gotta make sure Ivan Toney kept quiet in the whole game.
Oh yeah, but I'm hearing that Tilde might be unavailable.
Who?
The Ivan Toney. I'm hearing
Oh
he
yeah,
might be
we need to
unavailable.
wash him out, man. That's why I said we need to keep him quiet the whole game.
No,
I
I'm
think
hearing that he's not fit. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, he's not fit.
Yeah, he has a muscle issue.
There's no way. That's some great news.
Yeah, no,
I think we should be all right. The only thing that can go in this game is that when we said about Anthony Taylor attacks. So yeah.
Big up Reyes saying Tuchel will win something with Chelsea. Hashtag trust Thomas. Yeah. I think we're down to at least win the Club World Cup or something like that this season. I agree with you on that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this stream because I'm going on Lawrence's in 2 hours and I need a rest before then. Big up everyone that has locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be on Don Robbie again, so check it out there. Big up all you guys will be locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We'll be back on Sunday, and until then, take care, like and subscribe, and we will hopefully be seeing Ivan Toney in here tomorrow. Until then, take care, like and subscribe, and as always, up the
Big up.
Chelsea.
Big up, guys.
You guys.